The following presentation is a Windsor Wizard Broadcasting Network production.
Hello and welcome to Reg Fiegel Gym. I am Caleb Morrow here with Carter Priest on the Windsor Wizards Broadcasting Network, and we will be bringing you some playoff basketball, round of 32, round one of these playoffs this year between the Windsor Wizards and the visiting Gators coming into this game. The Wizards are obviously the higher seed here, Carter. What do you see in this Gators team, though?
This Gators team is very versatile, especially with their top scorers, number 0, Derek Sims, really a 3-level scorer. I got the opportunity and the privilege to go sit in the film room today with the boys basketball team, and they said they have to shut that man down, and they're going to really put Madden Smiley and Gavin Helm, really two defenders that have been really good guardians here. As we know, Gavin Helm shut down one of the best scorers in 6A, Jace King, to only 18 points, which seems like a lot, but at the same time, that's not a lot. That's not a lot for Jace King.
Yeah, and not only was that not a lot of points, but that was a very inefficient 18 points. He had him frustrated all night. The Wizards do a very good job against number one options, but that will definitely be to the test against junior guard Derek Sims, who is ranked as the number 15 player in the state. But as we look at the starting lineups, all the same: Keyworth, Smiley, Jones, Bachhaus, and Reed.
Yeah, no, nothing's changed. I mean, they've won 14 straight with this lineup. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know? The old saying that everyone says, but, you know, these two guys, they got to come out from this starting five has to come out of the gate right here. As we can see the stats for both teams right here. As you can see, Windsor kind of leads in both rebound and assist point apartment. As we were I was also listening to in the film that the Standley Lake Gators do not like crashing the boards as much due to their size, but they do have a really tall 6'7", number 33, Asher Sherlin, freshman guard, as we can see, player of the game.
Player of the game is Johnny. To watch today is Johnny Reed, nearly averaging that double-double, and it's more important than ever to have experience, and Johnny Reed has that going all the way back to sophomore year. He has been a rotational piece on this team, and now he is a senior, the leader of this team, starting big man, and this is where he needs to step up. It's playoffs time, and he has had a great season all year.
And that's for sure, and leadership is going to be a big part. At least every one of these people, like maybe except like the end of the bench, all these starters and all the subs players have made an appearance in the playoffs in the past 3 years. And, you know, this Standley Lake team, they have no seniors starting. Yep. It's 2 freshmen, 1 sophomore, and 2 juniors. So really, and they didn't make the playoffs last year, so there's not a lot of playoff experience. So I think there's going to be a lot of playoff experience on this Windsor side compared to the other side.
Yeah, and just as much as the talent and everything else, experience in the playoffs goes a long way. Not being your first time, having that experience before is for sure beneficial. Of course, Madden Smiley, the leading points per game scorer of this Wizards team, also saw a lot of playing time last year on that Final Four run that they were able to make, and they're back this year looking to make it even further, and that starts tonight. And, of course, this is win or go home, so one bad game and it's over. Big game for the Wizards tonight against the Standley Lake Gators.
Yeah, I know, and Coach Rukeski this morning was, like, emphasizing seeds don't matter anymore. I mean, if they made the playoffs, they made the playoffs for a reason. And Standley Lake has beat some good teams. But, you know, Windsor wants to put them out by the second half. They want to tire these guys out, and they know they can do it with that defensive-offensive transition.
And coming in as a favorite, that's definitely the attitude you should have. But we're going to send it to Jack, who has an interview. Never mind, we are going to hold on that. We will have an interview with Coach Rakeski here shortly. But anyway.
But yeah, well, it should be fun. I mean, I can't wait to see Derek Sims. Watching some highlights in him, he's been really good guard, and really can make his own shot. And they really emphasize the Kobe closeout. And he can make his own shot. We
were sitting here and watching him warm up. You made like 5 straight from well beyond the arc, touching the logo. So, you got to keep him contained. I think is the biggest thing the Wizards can do to slow down the Standley Lake team. But
yeah,
you say seeding. When you say seeding doesn't matter, Carter, we're gonna go talk to Coach Rakeski and see what he has to say going into this game.
All right, Coach. Tonight, how do you slow down the Gators' top scorer, Derek Sims?
We're gonna face guard him. We're gonna make his life miserable. We're gonna pick up and pressure him all night, make it hard for him to catch, and just send our best defenders at him. Be ready to help. But yeah, he's a challenge. We got to slow him down for sure.
Of course. And how does your guys' playoff experience help you in tonight's matchup?
Oh, it helps us tremendously. I mean, Standley Lake is very young and very inexperienced. And, you know, most of these guys on this roster were part of the program last year. And so, you know, they understand that it's one game at a time, and we got to show out and perform a little bit each night. And I think it's very valuable because there's pressure. There's things don't always go your way, and you got to just weather the storms. And I think that experience for us is going to be very valuable.
Of course. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
Back up to you guys.
Pretty much exactly what we were saying up here, huh, Carter? Almost like you heard their film session.
Yeah, almost like I was sitting right there in the film session. But no, they have to take it to them. They know the job at hand. They know how to get back to the same spot and even go further than they were last year. This Windsor team knows what they're doing.
Yep, and another thing you said as we were kind of talking about that seeding, Coach Rakeski saying seeding doesn't matter. Well, in one way that seeding does matter is that the Wizards earn themselves 2 home games. If they are to win this, they will have another home game Saturday. They earn themselves those home games, of course, haven't lost all of last year and all of this year at home. So that home court advantage is also a large factor in this game.
Yeah, it is a really big factor in this game, you know. And not losing for a couple of years in this building, and they said they were really excited to get back at home. They haven't played home in 3 weeks. I mean, this is their time to come and play. I mean,
yeah.
They're ready for it. I know they're all ready. They've talked about it. They were talking about all launch. Johnny Reed's very vocal, and that's in their session tonight and this morning, and he knows what's the job to do, and he's been playing in the playoffs for 4 years. So.
Yep, and you just have to continue that momentum. This is an inexperienced team. This is a team that you have a better record than. You're at home. You can't, if you're the Wizards, you just don't want to give them any sort of life.
Yeah, you do not want to give them life. Don't let them get above the water. Keep them below.
Yeah. And I think that's what almost any coach would usually would tell you is you don't want to give them hope early. If they get any sort of hope early, get that confidence going. And especially with a guy of the talent level of Derek Sims on that other side too, you do not want to get that opportunity to get momentum, get your best player going, get them feeling like they even have a chance. You want to stuff it before they even feel like they have a chance.
And yeah, because he also emphasized that you're going to get blocked today, and if you don't get blocked, you have to take contact to him and don't fall back, don't go straight up, take the contact to him and make the refs make a difficult choice. But you know, we're enough with that. We're going to listen to Bobby. Starting lineups, national anthem coming up next, so I'll catch you after those.
Standley Lake Gators
If that doesn't get you fired up for some playoff basketball, I don't know what does. Windsor High School, Rake Fiegel Gym on the Windsor Wizard Broadcasting Network. We are about ready to begin these playoffs with the Wizards looking to make a run right back to the Final Four. Carter, how we feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm excited. I'm not even playing. I don't even know how the players feel, but, you know, the road to the Coliseum starts now. Here we go. Windsor, Standley Lake, here we go.
Those lights flash on, the Wizards win the tip-off, and we are underway with Tedesse Keysworth at the top of the key.
There's that 1-2-2 zone.
Madden Smiley, wide open, off rip, bang, and too easy off the very start of the play. Wizards, not even 10 seconds into the game, get a three-pointer for their best player, Madden Smiley. What a shot.
And here's that press early that they're also emphasizing as late.
So that's a quick drive. Great defense by the Wizards on the closeout, immediately running in transition. Keyworth stops. Finds Bachhaus. Reed skip past to Keyworth. Another one, Smiley. He'll fire again from the corner. Short this time. Reed right there to clean it up and puts it in. Wizards off to a great start, 5-0, before we elapse a minute.
Yeah, really good right there from Johnny Reed. Crashing the boards. No one crashing from the Standley Lake Gators. You know, that's what you're going to get.
Firing that three-pointer. No good. That is unsure. But Jones puts up the layup. No good.
Gets two offensive boards.
Two offensive rebounds, yeah. Is able to clean that up. Wizards get reset. Same corner, Keyworth.
Man, if they find that switch to Matt, he might be open here.
I mean, and it looks in this zone the Gators are playing, it looks like that corner shot is going to be potentially open in that corner, as good defense there by Sims knocks it out of bounds.
The Gators also have 218 deflections on the air right there. So they're going to get in the passing lanes. They're going to close the gaps really quick. Wizards just got past it a half-second quicker.
Yeah, and you saw it right there. Keyworth at the top. Gets it to Reed. There's a corner. Looked like maybe space, though. Definitely playing off on that corner. So go down low to Reed. Reed going to flip it out and stolen by Sims. So good defensive possession there by the Gators after allowing a couple easy ones. And Sims in transition. Slow it down, pass it around. Now controlled by Streakengost, the freshman, as that layup is no good.
Push
Smiley's
it, push it.
Just take it all the way.
That's a
He'll
charge.
Drive, and yeah, he's going to get the charge call. Good, really good defensive awareness there from the Gators. That was number 31, Carson Dowis, in transition, ready for the finish by Smiley.
Yeah, you can't get in foul trouble if you're Matt and Smiley right here. You have to be on the court for long periods of time here. Look, they're going to trap right here.
Able to break it are the Gators. Fires to the corner, shots up, no good. Rebound is controlled by the...
Pass it right to him.
Passes to the wrong team. Bachhaus will take it back the other way. Smiley back on top to Keyworth. 3 minutes in so far. 5-0 lead Wizards. Bachhaus drives, doubled. Back out to Keyworth.
You got to move the ball somewhere. There you go.
That's plenty of space for Bachhaus in the corner. No good. Long rebound it to himself. Another own rebound, but it's thrown away. And they're going to take it all the way the other way, but Matt and Smiley ready for that. And Wizards will push it right back the other way. Bachhaus, he'll take it all the way. Puts it up. No good. Rebound controlled. Gators.
Really good beat right there. Matt Smiley could, if he would have gotten, put his hand down a little bit lower.
Sims pulls in transition. No good. Rebound down to Serlin. One of two freshmen on the court right now, as this will go out of bounds and stay with the Gators.
And he's a tall freshman.
Yeah.
He's no short freshman.
We've got a couple of them. And they're going to get a foul, I think, on Jones before the pass was made.
Yeah, he had his hands to his back. That's going to be a foul every time. Oh, my.
Bad
oh, my.
pass. Sims, even if he would have saved it, would have been an over and back. So now it's...
Shouldn't the ball be down there? He didn't touch it?
Yeah, I think he touched it right before it went out of bounds. The refs are going to talk about it, though.
Oh, yep. Good call. There's... Oh, my.
This is deflected again.
Have to be smart with those passes right there. You can't loft them up because they're going to...
Very active hands on that defense. And as Brady Kingsley in for Johnny Reed here early. So some shooting.
And Rick Hesse's not happy with that pass right there. He could have gotten probably an easy bucket if he got a good, accurate pass, but, that's okay. You got all shooters on the court now, or basically really good three-point shooters.
Smiley makes a move, getting through the zone, forced to kick it back out. Down low to Jones. Keyworth going to stop, try to get it to Jones, and it's lost.
Don't foul.
One-on-one, Sims is going to try it at Smiley again. This time is able to finish. Sims gets the first bucket and points of the game for the Gators.
This 1-2-2 zone's really throwing off Windsor right now.
It is.
Yep.
Fired an extra pass. Kingsley with space, and he knocks it in. Brady Kingsley, as he's done all season, knocks in the corner 3.
That's my favorite player right there. Can just catch and shoot like it's nothing.
Passing it around are the Hawks. The shot is up, and it is good. Right back the other way. That is Gage Palmer. And they get their 3 right back. So back and forth a little here. 3-point game. Smiley on the top. Great look for Bachhaus. No good. In there for the rebound and getting his own again is Bachhaus. Same shot for Keysworth. He gets it. So it's an S.A. Keyworth with his first points of the game.
Yeah, good find right there from Bachhaus, following his own shot again. No one rebounding. I have so many offensive boards right now for Windsor.
And if you're the Wizards right now, you also have to understand that they are looking good defensively right now as they great play there by Jones. And Kingsley running in transition, gets it up, no good. Keyworth there, can't finish, and that's a tough one. Keyworth, great job being in position there and can't finish it.
Yeah, no, Windsor's already about to make their second subs rotation. Gators have so far 6 minutes in the play. No one's stepped to the scores table, but as we know, they're only going 7 deep into their team.
Yeah, not as deep of a team as the Wizards are.
Good D.
This is going to be Wizards basketball. Standley Lake in very unanimous disagreement below us.
Very unanimous. I thought I hit Keyworth's foot, maybe. But, you know, the rest are always right.
Yep. That's how it goes.
They're like their own student section over here for Standley Lake.
Yeah, they traveled pretty well.
Sure,
Kingsley,
yeah, there you
plenty
go.
of space.
Oh.
Might want to close out on that, but no good there. Sims clears the rebound. Other way
Don't foul.
with some pace. Back
Don't
out to
foul,
Sims.
man.
Sims going to take
Oh,
this
wow.
all the way. Great defense by the Wizards. Knock it away and back running the other way. Gavin Helm into the game now, as well as Deacon Schmidt.
Uh-oh.
Kingsley, they overcommit. He's going to try to take it all the way. Gets blocked, and Schmidt tries to save it out of bounds. Standley Lake ball. So Standley Lake trying to hang around here with their defense. Reed comes back into the game now.
And if you make one mistake right now, it looks like Kessie's just going to pull you and talk you out and make you think about it for a couple seconds. He did to Johnny Reed. Now he did to Deacon Schmidt.
Passing the ball around.
And Johnny Reed really put an emphasis this morning about how they have to be physical with these. He called them younger than them, really young team, and he says you have to be physical if you want to piss them off.
As
And he's out.
this is out of bounds. So Sims, as we see so often with these star players,
Gavin Helm
against
put
the
strap
Wizards,
on.
yeah, they do a very good job of slowing down the opposing team's #1 scorer, and that's really what they did there with Sims.
Yeah,
Well, what they are doing so far, at least.
But just puts the clamp on him right there, and just nothing's gonna work. Oh my
And they
gosh!
get off Kingsley. Kingsley fires, no good. Smiley with his own offensive rebound, so another offensive rebound.
And one.
Gets the foul in the finish. Madden Smiley with a chance at a three-point play. Another second chance bucket for the Wizards.
Yeah, and Man Smiley really just doing good, just putting the ball up, and again contact. They got 30. They also want to get number 33 in foul trouble too, because they don't go deep.
Yep, that's Asher
Serlin.
his first. The tall freshman, of course. Can't convert on the three-point play. So 12-5 remains the score.
He's trapped.
Picked up his dribble. And Helm gambles there. That gives space to Sims. Can't finish. Can't finish the wide open layup either. So two very easy looks missed there by Standley Lake. And now the Wizards going the other way. Gavin Helm trying to force it on Sims. He gets blocked. Bachhaus down there, but loses it out of bounds.
Bachhaus has 5 rebounds already.
Wow. And a lot of those offensive too, right?
Yeah. A lot of, I think 4 offensive.
Yeah. So offensive glass, definite early advantage for the Wizards, but Gators defense is giving the Wizards a little bit of fits right now. But Wizards also playing good defense, only allowing 5. As
Good.
pass is a little errant from Screen and Gost. He inbounded.
Really good now right there from John Bachhaus.
There's Helm on Sims again. He's going to stop, drive, pull, and no good. Rolls around
John
almost.
Bachhaus.
Is that Bachhaus rebound again?
6.
That's 6 rebound. Helm with space. He won't shoot. He'll drive. Good take, no good. Rebound controlled Standley Lake.
Windsor's missing a couple open, easy shots, but, you know, have the lead by 7 right now. That's what matters.
Too mad with 6 seconds to go. Screes and Goss gets the block. That is a foul to give, though.
You have like 2 fouls to give.
It's only Keyworth picks up the block
So
there.
really, you can just sub in anyone you want, just a foul.
See if I don't know if they'll use the next one to give, though. As driving on Reed, getting the easy bucket. That is a nice move. There is Serlin, Asher Sherlin, getting his first points of the game. 7-12 is the score after the 1. What do you think, Carter?
Wizards guys just gonna make their open shots, and I think they're up 10 right now. But you know, it's okay. Really, only holding Standley Lake to 7 is not the worst thing in the world, and really poor shooting right now from Sims, right? As we talked about, only scoring 2 points.
Yep.
And
the looks are good, right, for the Wizards offense. You just didn't convert on a couple of those.
But here's some. We look back at it a little. The swing pass to Brady Kingsley. Kingsley just firing away.
Are going to send this down to Coach, to Jack on the sideline.
All right, hello, Coach. Hey, how's it going? Never mind. All right, Coach. How do you feel that you guys have done so far in the first quarter?
We're doing a good job getting good looks. We just got to start finishing them. We got to miss a lot of layups around the basket.
All right, and then what do you think you guys need to do to improve?
Yeah, that's. I mean, really finish around the basket, and we'd be up 10, 12 here. So.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Back up to you guys.
There's Jack on the sideline. Quick steal by Kingsley, almost out of bounds. Will stay with Stanley Creek.
Yeah, I like how they were talking about those open shots and those open layups missed, but, you know, can't knock them all down all the time, but, you know, sometimes those open ones you kind of have to hit.
And there's not much you can do about missing that from a coaching standpoint either, as Screening Gost gets it down low, barely able to get that to Serlin.
Good D.
Bodied by Reed. He'll get it to Sims, and Wizards just playing really uptight defense right now. He'll go back down low to Serlin. Spins, and they're going to get a reach around on Reed.
Or is it going to be on Kingsley? It's going to be on Johnny.
Yeah.
I thought he got the jump ball.
Kind of going for it, but Reed kind of got his just a freshman, but kind of got his hands full with the matchup, as this is going to be an offensive foul and go the other way.
And it's still no subs from the Standley Lake team. Kept the same starting 5 this entire.
Yeah. You mentioned they only go 7 deep. They might only go 5 deep.
Yeah, it looks like it.
As Kingsley with a quick drive around, gets it back out to Keyworth. Wizards looking to get something on this zone. Get it to Smiley, who finds a cutting Keyworth. What a find by Smiley.
What a great pass.
Nice assist from Madden Smiley. Good cut by Keyworth, and Screening Gost gets it up. He's just going to put it up and in. Nice, tough finish there from Screening Gost. His first points.
That's 2 right there on Serlin right there. That's important.
Yep, that is the second on Serlin. Shooting 2 will be Smiley.
And now we're going to get the Gators first sub. Holy. About 9 minutes in.
That first sub is senior Daniel Gardner. Only senior to see the court yet for this team.
They do have you have 2 more, actually. Tyree Domingo and Will Berg.
As both those free throws good from Smiley. Wizards bring out the press now. Smiley guarding Sims in the full court.
Look at that.
Sims crosses over. Tough drive. Great defense by Smiley. And rebound is down to Gardner. Space for 3. No good. Rebound controlled by Reed. And Wizards moving it up. Smiley drops it off to Keyworth. He has space. He fires. Oh, in and out.
There's John Bachhaus.
John Bachhaus gets himself another rebound.
7.
His 7th.
Too much space right there, I think.
And with assists to the crowd, they get a 3-second violation on the Wizards. I think it was a coach or a fan was letting them know, still in the lane. And turns out a Wizard player was, in fact, in the lane for over 3 seconds.
Yeah, Henry Jones did not really even move out of there. How's that not
what
travel?
A pass. Or what a steal. Keyworth, little long. And Reed makes the save to Smiley, puts it up and in. Now a 9-point lead. Wizards kind of getting in their groove.
Yeah, really good. Loses the ball and kept with it the entire time. And just got the easy find to Smiley.
Space in the corner, no good from Screen and Goss. Wizards control it, and they're up and running again. 3-on-2. Keyworth crosses over, and we'll take it back out. And great
Henry.
foul. Good find.
John Bachhaus.
But unable to finish. That was Jones. You get the tip up and in, and the Gators need a timeout. 20-9, Wizards lead.
9 rebounds for John Bachhaus. Isn't that crazy? We're only not even halfway through the second quarter.
That may be a career high here in the second quarter.
He might get a career high. Might get a record if there was a record. But yeah, good, really good, right there. Look at the sweet dime right there. Reed to Smiley.
Yeah, and that's a really good play because that ball was definitely about to go out of bounds. Reed able to save it. And here's that good find by Smiley. Jones could not quite finish, but luckily, who else but John Bachhaus right there to clean it up.
Yeah, and John Bachhaus really showing his presence on the board tonight and really working hard.
Yep, and that's part of playoff basketball is maybe if you're not necessarily the team's leading rebounder or that's what you do, you have to step up and do what's needed for the team. And if that's what Bachhaus has to do, he is more than happy to do it.
Yeah, and he expanded to a different role, not the catch and shoot type player we see anymore. He's usually a drive, now is on the boards all the time, it feels like. But you know, he's working hard for this Windsor team, and that's what Windsor needs right now.
Yeah, and definitely true. And also the kind of the experience of knowing kind of how to step in plays like that with the playoff experience. John Bachhaus playing in as a freshman in the playoffs 2 years ago, sophomore, and now a junior, has 3 years of experience now.
I remember when he first made his playoff appearance 2 years ago, and we were all confused because we haven't seen him play all regular season, but then he came in and made a real big difference for Windsor, but still lost that game.
Yeah, Carson, and that was the last loss at home here for the Wizards, mind you. Carson Dow was knocking in that 3, and what a find. John Bachhaus makes the pass to Keyworth, who gets himself another bucket as well. Wizards stay up 10.
And that's just Bachhaus taking initiative right there and really finding a good find to Keyworth on the drive right there.
Wizards brought the double, able to recover. Errant pass.
Ooh.
Able to save it. Bachhaus dived, looking to make that play. They'll get Sims going on the block. Fade away. No good. That's a tough shot. Rebound by Schmidt, and Wizards running. Bachhaus, he'll pull the 3 now.
Oh.
No good.
Travel.
And then Standley Lake travels, so right back the other way.
John Bachhaus having one heck of a game. 2 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists. I mean, he's on pace for double-double.
Oh yeah, he's on pace for almost 30 rebounds. As they get the quick lob play, Wizards have loved that. Rakeski's loved to go to that play for years. There he gets it to Smiley.
Yeah, it's not David Hageman on the receiving end this time. It's Man Smiley.
That's exactly what that brought me back to, was last year.
You see that all the time. Reed just throwing it up. Just different receiver this time.
So that's space for another three-pointer to be fired. This one off from Dowis. Rebound cleared again by the Wizards. Reed gets it. Spin.
Ooh.
Puts it up.
Ooh.
No good. And
Good.
Schmidt able to almost get that rebound away. Cleared by Dowis. And Skriningast with the ball now.
Wow, that could be Windsor's ball.
And it will be.
Yep.
So off of the deflection, Wizards get a deflection of their own and put it the other way.
Yeah, really, there. Good deflection right there. Just went off the Gators player. Really good right there. And so far, only Gators have gone 6 people deep into their team.
Keyworth to the corner. Smiley, plenty of space in that corner. No good. Rebounded, cleared, barely. Down low, little miscommunication there. Another turnover there for the Gators, and just looks like the Wizards up 12 now, doubling up the Gators' score despite
Not having
maybe,
the brightest quarter.
yeah, not the sharpest they've looked.
Just ball movement.
Keyworth out to Reed. Reed, plenty of space. He'll pull it. No good. And Deacon Schmidt down with the rebound. Puts it back up and gets the foul. So Deacon Schmidt, another second chance opportunity for the Wizards.
And that's 3 on Sherlin.
And that's part of being a freshman in a big game like this. It's hard to, not defend without fouling in an intensive atmosphere like this.
And they're keeping him in the game. That's kind of shocking. I'm not going to lie.
They don't like to sub at all.
I mean, you're one of your taller players. I mean, one of the guys who can get boards has 3 fouls, and you're just going to keep him in. That's a questionable decision. I'm pulling him if he has 3 fouls in the second quarter.
Yeah, and they have 8 members of the bench down there, but none of them really see the court too often other than a couple, as both free throws also go for Schmidt. So the Wizards now lead by 14.
Look at this defense. They're just face guarding. And then here comes a double, and he's in pressure, and then
Out of bounds. So,
wow.
yeah, Carter, defense looks really good for the Wizards right now.
I mean, really good.
The scout that you heard, I guess, very effective.
I know, and here's the second sub, or maybe not. And Kingsley in the corner.
Kingsley in the corner, and rebound controlled by the Gators. That is Skriningast taking it up.
Good D.
Poked out. Wizards just absolutely dialed in on defense right now. Only 12 points, and we are almost at halftime. This game is moving fast, isn't it?
This game is moving fast, and here comes the second sub for the Gators.
And it's not Serlin either coming out.
That's crazy. Takes a charge. He's at 4, and then his night's going to be basically done.
And Keyworth defends it, and it'll go out. Wizards ball. That sub is Tom Moore, another senior coming off the bench, number 5.
So even get the Deacon Schmidt just post down Sherlin.
I mean,
Maybe get a 4th.
I don't know. Tom Moore in the game,
Or Madden's right there, too.
too. I don't know what kind of defense he would have if Reed attacks him with the height advantage Reed has there, but let's see.
Look at the high advantage here on.
Yeah. Reed bounces it to Keyworth. Wizards just kind of moving it around right here, not really forcing it.
No need to force it.
Not at all. Keyworth will put it up here, and it's good. Tedesse Keyworth has been an amazing three-point shooter this year.
He's been a really, probably most improved player in my opinion. Just coming off the bench, probably didn't even really play last year for the starters. But, you know, not making his mark, and here we go.
Smiley takes this
We'll see what
away.
happens.
Another steal. Smiley all
Hey.
the way. He will
That was gonna
finish.
get
Another
dunked.
timeout needed by the Gators. And the Wizards are getting in their groove right now, up by 19, forcing a lot of steals on that defensive end right now.
Yeah, really great. And I thought Matt Smiley was high enough for the dunk, but, you know, it was kind of dangerous going up with Sims running right behind him. But really good defense right there. Smiley with a quick 13 points. Keywords with 9 points. And then John Bachhaus, 9 rebounds. It's crazy.
Here's just a nice dish by Bachhaus down low to Keyworth. Keyworth doing a very good job also today as a cutter.
Yeah, he's really
made 2 or 3 really big cuts for easy baskets and has been there for teammates to make that pass. And then right here,
Easy.
puts it on himself. That's plenty of space for him to pull.
That's just like shoot around right there. If you give him enough room, he's going to make it.
So juniors Tedesse Keyworth and John Bachhaus really stepping up in this game for the Wizards.
Yeah, they are really stepping up today. 48 seconds left, so we'll see if Windsor can just keep the score at where it's at.
That'll be space for the shot. Skrinengast fires it and gets it to go. Grayson Gust his 5th point, 2nd bucket. Goes down low to Jones. Jones blocked. Risky with the 3
that's
fouls
risky.
from Sirlin. Yeah, you don't want 4.
I don't know why he would go down, but, you know, I'm keeping my hands up. I mean, you're 6'7", 6'8". Yeah.
And it's blocked by Helm. Helm rejects Sims, able to retain possession, but Gavin Helm says, get that out of there. Screen and Ghost, no.
Oh.
Ball out of bounds. With
4 seconds.
4.8 the Gators will have to shoot.
Just play defensively here.
Wizards bring Reed back in for the defense.
They're going to take Tedesse out. I would take Madden out. He has 1 foul. I mean, just don't want to risk another, I guess. Oh, my
Sirlin
gosh.
Gets bodied by Henry Jones, who rejects that right out of bounds. Henry Jones with a defensive stand right
They're
there.
going to try to get him again. They're going to try.
They're just going to go to Sims here. Sims fires it from deep, gets it to go. But despite the buzzer beater by Sims, that's only his 2nd field goal of the half. And that will put us into halftime with a score of 31-18 Wizards. Wizards still in control of this game.
Yeah, and really.
Any big first half takes, Carter?
I mean, defense is looking good. I mean, at the end, a little quick 6-0 run.
And yeah, that's just pretty good job on the defensive end, I would say. The offense showed some signs was a little bit dry there at the start, but had looked very good at the end of that 2nd. Obviously not a great way to end with that buzzer beater. Not much you can do about that, though. We will be right back on the Windsor Wizards Broadcasting Network. Thank you for tuning in to this first half. We'll be back with the second half.
At Windsor State Bank, community banking is who we are. We value ongoing relationships, not just one-time transactions. Whether it's personal or business banking, our customers and their needs come first. When you choose Windsor State Bank, your money is invested into the community, providing loans, local support, and jobs, making our community a better place to live. If you're in need of a bank who is simple, helpful, and friendly to work with, then Windsor State Bank is the bank for you. Windsor State Bank, invested in our community, invested in you.
Looking for Windsor's best pizza? There's only one place to go, and that's Pelican Joe's. Locally owned and operated, Pelican Joe's makes for great pizza every time. Pizza isn't their only specialty. They also make wings, salads, and everyone's favorite, pizza rolls. Call Pelican Joe's now.
Welcome back to the Windsor Wizards Broadcasting Network. I am Caleb Morrow here with Carter Priest. We are set to begin the second half in about a minute. 31-18 is your score after the first half, thanks to that last-second buzzer beater. Before that, Wizards were really rolling. What did you think of that first half overall, and what would you do differently for both teams, Carter?
I mean, a really strong half right there from Windsor. Really on the defensive side, really getting transitioned to offensive points. But, you know, I think I push it a little bit more against Sterling with those 3 fouls.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I would do better. I mean, we didn't really see him attack Sterling after those 3 fouls. But, you know, it's
And if the Wizards, like, if Sterling, this is a team that doesn't sub at all, right? So
No.
if you're not used to subbing and you get one of your 5 starters fouled out, it's pretty clear the coach isn't comfortable or does not want to go too deep into that bench, forcing him to go deep in that bench and trust players in a playoff game who are probably pretty inexperienced and just not starting caliber is probably more important or more effective against a team like the Gators, and especially a guy like Sterling with his height, right?
Yeah, especially with Sterling, his height. If you take away that advantage right there for them,
yeah,
Windsor wins this game easily.
As the second half begins with the Wizards' possession. Going the other way now, of course. Madden Smiley finished with 13 points in that first. Gets it to Keyworth in the corner, who gets started right where he left off in that first half with another 3-pointer.
Yeah, right there. Low ball screen right there for Johnny Reed and John Bachhaus, just picking those 3 defenders right there just to get Keyworth open, and then just Smiley driving.
And that's just a bad pass.
Oh,
now limping is Sims. Unable to get back on defense is Sims. You don't want to see that. Derek Sims is going to stay out there, but in clear discomfort on the court.
You can see it in his face.
Yeah. And that's another bad pass. Almost stolen.
Oh.
And Smiley picks up the foul, going for that loose ball.
And that's 2 on Smiley. Madden Smiley right now with a good 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists.
Something light.
Something light. Light work, no reaction.
It's those coming out of half, not exactly what you'd want to see as the Gators with those 2 pretty lazy, slow passes. One of them getting stolen, nearly getting a steal there.
Yeah, no, and then you have your best player limping.
Yeah. Sims
looks fine now.
Seems like he's going to play through it, though. Tries to get Sterling on a back cut, and that's another turnover forced by the Wizards. Reed in transition is running.
What pass?
Gets a down low to Jones, who gets tied up.
I don't know. I feel like that could have been anyway right there.
It will go to the Gators on the possession.
And this full court press is just going to keep up.
Yeah, and it's kind of like it's forcing a lot of turnovers right now, and that's a good bucket by Sims. Just getting to a spot, elevating. Good shot.
There's a pass right there down to Henry Jones, just trailing wide open.
Yeah, right down the other way.
Doesn't matter now.
Puts it up before they can even get back. So
those 2 points don't matter really now.
Gators finally get on the board in this second half, but it goes right out of bounds and goes the other way. John Bachhaus forcing another turnover.
This is not looking good for
just errant passes, really.
Standley Lake is not looking too hot right now.
Smiley crosses over. And Keyworth,
Too
why
much
not
space.
let it fly again? No good. Batted out and will go the other way. The Wizards in pretty easy control of this game. 18 points now. So you really want to just put your foot down now and make sure the Gators know they don't have a chance by continuing dominance is probably what Coach Okeski would say right now. As that spin is just ripped away by Reed. That's a tough foul. We'll see. I think they get it on Jones on the back, or they get
No, they're going to get it on Johnny.
Ooh, that's tough. So
he ripped that cleanly, in my opinion.
I don't know if I didn't see a foul on Reed there. As
on the line.
Out of bounds. John Bachhaus right now. What a game he's having.
Not scoring, but he's doing everything else.
Exactly. He's stepping into that almost what Tanner Garcia kind of did for the starting
Zach Johnson. I'd say
year.
Zach Johnson.
Like not scoring, but making those plays last year. And That's exactly in the playoffs
Oh my
what you
gosh.
need, what great players are able to do. Good game by Bachhaus. That's the other way
Look at that
and
defense.
is going to remain with the Gators.
Doesn't it look like Sims
good
still
transition
hurt?
Defense.
Sims still looks hurt to me.
He didn't get checked out or anything. He was in a lot of
He
pain.
looks like he was running down that court and he did not look like he was
yeah,
uncomfortable.
he's just kind of trying to ignore it, I think. He's going to shoot over Smiley. No good. Reed gets the rebound and is immediately gone. Reed.
Oh, maybe
Little
too fast.
Wild. Yeah, a little too fast. Now 3-on-1 the other way. Bachhaus going to try to take
Where are they
the
gonna get?
charge. And
Oh
he does.
my gosh.
John Bachhaus takes the charge. What can't
Stop.
he do today?
3v1, steps in,
Yeah.
takes the charge. What a heck of a play right there.
So John Bachhaus, like you said, yeah, that's straight up a 3-on-1. There was 3 guys coming right at him. You can't play that better defensively.
Yeah, you can't.
Down low to Jones. Jones finds Keyworth with another nice cut and finish. Did I say Keyworth? That is, I think, 4 layups off of cuts that he has gotten.
Yeah, I think all of his points basically from inside the arc is just him cutting.
Yeah. Just good basketball. Sterling takes us up and
Rims
doesn't
out.
quite finish. Can't get the tip either. Gets the foul on the 3rd attempt. So sticking with it, he'll earn himself a trip to the line.
Can't remember. I think he's like a 33% free throw shooter. Or maybe
That won't
not.
look good.
Now the student section's up. The student section's kind of been pathetic this year. I'm not
Not
gonna
holding
lie.
back.
Not holding back. I mean, come on. Last year was wild.
I don't disagree. But full honesty, Carter.
It's a full honest sport.
Why not? As both free throws do go there.
Everything's not sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah, even as this is fired to the corner, Kingsley space, rims out,
Is that John
and
Bachhaus?
John Bachhaus gets it, puts it back up.
Rebound
That's
number 10.
Double-digit rebounds, and
4
what a
points.
game! This is just a winning. How you win games is play like John Bachhaus is playing right now. Every coach loves to see players playing like that. Long rebound to Kingsley. He'll throw to the corner. Bachhaus drive, bounce pass. Henry Jones, no good.
Another
Gets
rebound.
another rebound. And that's going to be a jump. Wizards retain possession.
Rebound number 11. I want to see Deacon strip it, put Serlin.
Yeah.
I want to see him use his frame.
You think they're probably around the. Sterling's probably taller, but Deacon Schmidt's probably got what, like
At least 100 pounds.
at least
on him.
100 pounds on
I
him,
would
yeah.
say at least 100.
Yeah.
If not 120.
Yeah. And another whistle. It's going to be,
Foul on the Gators.
yeah, not Sterling, but that one will
Watch
go
this,
on
watch
Dallas.
this. Look how he's hiding behind Schmidt. They threw the lob last time.
Not this time.
Not this
You
time.
were ready for it, though.
I was ready for it.
Keyworth crosses over. Bachhaus on the top of the key, maybe looking to get it down low to him. Keyworth going to drive and throw it.
Oh.
Ooh, almost a lob. And Schmidt able to come
Worked
down
out.
to Keyworth on the top of the key, just short. John Bachhaus, another rebound. It's ripped away, though.
It's rebound number 12.
Yeah, you still credit that rebound, though. And Keyworth pokes it away in
Oh,
transition.
that could have been really
Wizards
bad.
run into each other, though.
Look
Lose
at
it
this, look at
again.
this. Look at Deacon.
Sterling working on Schmidt.
He's not moving him.
And passes off, no good. Sterling trying to hustle for the board. Good rebound. Wizards clear and are running. Keyworth.
Man's open. John's open.
Smiley just going to take this
Wow.
all the way, and tough finish, Madden Smiley.
That's a good assist right there.
Sims just going to shoot this. No good. Deacon Schmidt clears it. Wizards running again. This feels like I say that almost every time because Wizards almost always rush that ball off the court.
What a pass.
Kingsley the skip pass, wide open. 3 is good.
Did he just bank it?
And I don't know. We've seen that as balls loose on the court, Keyworth gets down for a whistle timeout used by the Gators. But we've seen this a lot this year, Carter, in this second half. Once this Wizards team kind of gets going, you see the offense really pick it up in this third quarter, and when they pick it up, they really don't look back.
Yeah, Windsor's hot right now, and it's scary when they're hot. They're looking to go 15 straight wins.
Yeah,
and, you know.
at this home court, and just let's see if that is a bank. I don't think it is, but
Different angle right here, I guess.
yeah. Didn't finish it, but you know, 47-22. Wizards pretty much all over this one now, and coming out with looking a lot better in the second half than they did in the first two, I'd say.
Oh, yeah, they're looking a lot better than they have all game. And they're really finding the flow now. But, yeah, no, it's looking good for right now for Windsor.
Of course, quick turnaround to Saturday when their next game, assuming they are to not blow this large lead.
That would be the biggest choke I've ever seen. Actually, I take that back. Wyoming.
True. It's also CSU football against Boise.
But we didn't choke that.
That was Boise. Yeah.
Boise choked it.
But anyway.
Besides the point.
Besides the point.
CSU does play at 8:30 or 8 o'clock tonight.
Probably
They
not
were here.
gonna be.
What do you say?
I think they're probably going to lose in the pit.
You're great. I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying.
You're right. It's the pit. And then we can
and
win
we
a game
beat-
in the Mountain
yeah.
West.
Beat New Mexico the first time, too.
Doesn't matter.
It's hard to beat a good team like that twice. Anyway, Madden Smiley with the steal. Wizards racking up a lot of steals here today. Smiley is going to fire this down
3.
low. 3 second. Schmidt was almost getting that up, but the refs, I think the Gators were telling them to watch that because they've been trying to keep their eyes on that.
Bounds? Wow.
Tipped out of bounds by the Wizards, but stays with the Gators.
Look at the defense.
Yeah, all
Oh
the
my
way,
gosh, no.
and
No.
Smiley goes
No.
up straight. Completely got the ball, but I think the body contact warrants the foul call there. So straining Ghost will shoot 2.
That was a nasty block.
Very physical,
Very physical.
but yeah.
3
hard
fouls
to
for
not
him, which
call
is
that.
really uncommon.
If he's going to get 3 fouls at this point in the game, it's good to be this game, though, or a game like this. Second free throw, no good. Schmidt clears it. Wizards. Reed just going to drive this. Hop step, puts it up, no good.
Deegan
Schmidt
Schmidt.
there. Tries to put it back up, no good again. Schmidt with a nice, Reed kind of with a nice drive there, just couldn't
Deegan-
quite get the finish.
Deegan Schmidt has 7 rebounds.
Wizards offensive rebounding has been, if you're the Gators and want to circle one area for improvement, that defensive rebounding is definitely what I'd say.
And
So this is going to be an
one.
and one for Keyworth. What a game for Keyworth, man. And it's the junior class. It's Keyworth and Backhouse really stepping up in this game.
Yeah, really showing what a bright promises Windsor group.
Yeah.
Windsor team.
And that's a tough shot, like through the contact,
really tough
fading
shot.
like that from mid-range.
Finally got this 16.
And free throw, no good, but
Is that
Schmidt
deep?
is there. He's going to put it back
That's a
up.
foul.
No foul. But another offensive rebound for this Wizards team. Sims, I think, is just going to take this all the way. Screening Ghost. And no good. It's going to be Wizards ball as it hit the top. Seems like this is how a lot of these home games have been going for the Wizards, is maybe come out a little slow, lead by not too much in the first half, and then in the second half, they really just put their foot down.
There's the
as
four.
there's
Oh.
a foul. And after the play, some incidental contact. A little bit of discomfort from unhappiness from the Gators sideline, but Schmidt with a chance at 2.
I think fans are just frustrated their kids are losing.
It's
I would be too.
It's frustrating. But obviously that was accidental on both sides.
I think he was trying to save him, not really trying to push him to the ground.
Yeah. Definitely. Both free throws
Are
no
you for
good,
real?
but another offensive rebound, another one. That's 4 now on this possession, but lost. Maybe 3. If you don't count that last one.
No, you don't count that last one.
Sims.
Nope.
No good.
Oh, that's
Nice
a good
move
move.
with the fake. Knocks in the mid-range in stride there.
Is that like 6?
For his
9?
9th point.
Remember, he averages 17, by the way.
Yep. Wizards once again doing great against that number 1 option. Reed receives the ball at the top of the key. Out to Bachhaus, no good. Schmidt tries to get the tip out, but no offensive rebound this time. Sims drops it off, no good.
Bachhaus, 13.
13
Someone's
rebounds.
not happy.
As this ball is turned over by the Wizards.
See if we can get like 15 rebounds with Bachhaus. That'd be fun.
Goes loose, and another turnover. Definitely could happen too.
Oh wait, there's 5 seconds. I didn't even realize.
We have 5 seconds. Wizards gonna have to get up a
One
shot.
play, one play.
They'll have 1.6 seconds to get up this last shot.
This is gonna be. I feel like this is a Tedeschi.
I mean, yeah, you have time to catch and shoot, so it's all open.
Hey, see this. How is this gonna work out?
I'm sure they got something drawn up.
No lob, no lob. Lobs.
Tipped and no good. So the Gators able to defend that, but Wizards rolling, almost doubling their score, 49-25. Pretty dominant third quarter right there.
Yeah, that's probably the most dominant quarter in a while that we've seen from Windsor.
Yeah, and maybe a little bit of rust on that second in that first half. Still looked pretty good. Shook it off. Came out, I think, firing. We're going to send this down to Jack, who has an interview with none other than Mr. Brockway, Coach Brockway, on the side.
Wanted the kids to be physical in this game. Do you think that they've done that so far?
A little bit. I mean, we need to be more physical. Their big guy, 33, has 4 fouls. We got to continue to attack him inside and not get off of 1 foot and fade away. We got to go towards the basket, not away from the basket.
Of course, and I forgot the question I was going to ask.
Okay.
But we ran out of time, so good luck.
Okay,
in the fourth quarter. Back up to you guys.
Thank you, Jack. That is Coach Brockway, assistant coach. And so said 4 fouls. They said on. That was the 4th foul on that one play. I kind of distracted me. I didn't realize he has 4 still out there. So definitely would attack right at him if I was the Wizards.
Yeah, I would too.
Now just get him out of this game.
Maybe he could get a little rest before the bus ride home.
Yep. And this is another errant pass. Smiley unable to save it though. Wizards in the passing lanes very well today. Grayson Gost almost loses it. He'll put up the midi now.
Oh my.
No good. Not quite. Scrambling for this loose ball all over. And Wizards get on it and get a timeout. So
Nice.
first time out of the game used by the Wizards.
Yeah, that was really good. Crashing right there. Tedeschi's going to get the rebound right there. Tedeschi's having himself one heck of a night. So is Madden. John Bachhaus just crashing those boards.
Yep, just a very solid performance right now for this team. And if there's one thing you think they had to improve on going forward in the playoffs based off this game, what would you say? the Wizards.
I mean, the open shots. I mean, those
Yeah.
layups in those first quarter. I mean, it doesn't make a difference here right now. But, you know, in some of those games when you get to those higher seeds and those higher teams and better teams, it's just they could be up 10. They could have
Yeah.
easily been up 10 or 15 by the
Yeah.
end of that first quarter.
And in other teams, those kind of mistakes, they may capitalize more off them, of course. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense for sure.
Yeah.
As we get back rolling, 49-25. Smiley with the ball. Dribbles through the defense. Corner, Keyworth. He'll fire.
Oh.
Short.
Bachhaus.
And John Bachhaus on the ground in possession.
got another
and another
timeout.
timeout. John Bachhaus tally up
14.
another rebound. That's
14. That's crazy. Really good right there.
Just
I mean, you're in really, I guess it's practicing for a close game situation. You get those rebounds, you want to use a timeout so you don't lose possession right there.
And especially now than ever when you have 5 timeouts that you've been saving all game.
Yeah, you have
Why not?
5 timeouts. Why not use them all?
Use them to save the
Save possession arrow.
Yeah.
Sometimes possession arrow with no shot clock is really important.
back to action. They get an inbound to Keyworth.
Johnny Reed.
Keyworth is forced out of bounds, just trying to make something happen. Lobs that out of bounds. Sims around the back, trying to get some space on Smiley.
Slipped.
Stops.
I did not look
Yeah,
comfortable.
yeah.
Just comes up limping now.
And that's good defense by Smiley too. But
Yeah, really good defense
yeah, we
right
don't
there.
know for sure if Sims is maybe a little banged up on that earlier injury we saw from him.
I mean, he still looks like he's limping just a little.
Yeah. Very possible. So I think they're going to get a reach, maybe a jump. Yep, with foul. Bachhaus, this is the design 3 for him. He's good. John Bachhaus, we've seen them run that play for him a lot. That's how we're used to him contributing, is those catch and shoot plays. And, well, in a game where he's rebounding and doing everything, gets involved from 3 too. Three-pointer of their own the other way is good. That is Dowis' second. 3 of the night.
John Bachhaus is just 3 points away from that double. That's a foul, and he's done.
Was that on?
Who was that on?
I think they're going to get 6.
He's done.
Played him with 3 fouls in the first, 4 fouls all the way to the end. That is the
done.
end of Asher Serlen's night. He finishes the game with just 4 points. And that's also a big defensive presence you're missing.
Well, it doesn't matter really anymore.
You're right.
You're down too much. And, yeah, you're down 26 basically.
They might prove you wrong, Carter.
Sorry, they're going to get down to 16.
Big 3. Sims is, yeah, you see him grince, honestly, when he dribbles.
Yeah, he just does not look comfortable.
His pull-up is money from Screen and Ghost. Back into the game is Daniel Gardner, the replacement for Serlin. Smiley, plenty of space to fire. That is pure. No doubt about that one going in. Madden Smiley finds the bottom of the net. And Smiley, I don't think that's a foul.
That's a dunk right there.
Yeah.
They take away my dunk. I'm really upset now.
They kind of robbed the dunk. That looked like a pretty clean pick.
I want to see what Madden Smiley could throw down right there. Maybe a classic two-hand, but don't matter.
He almost had the chance.
They shouldn't have gave it.
Yeah, that looked like a lot of ball.
Yeah, man, if he scored.
Sims knocks in the nice jumper.
He just got to double digits.
Double figures with 11 now.
Kingsley's can shoot those. Anyone can shoot those.
They're not too quick to out to those corners. And you see Kingsley, he's ready to shoot. Yep, there it is. Kingsley fires just a little long.
No way.
Another one. John Bachhaus. Corner.
Man, kick it shit.
And that's plenty of space in the middle. No good.
Dang. I was really hoping for that make right there.
Sims off the cross.
Charge?
No call, but throws it to Henry Jones. Jones out to Keyworth, who's running all the way, puts it in. Nice leak out by Keyworth, and the Wizards just keep scoring.
Yeah, really great right now from the Wizards.
Sims just going to fire this over Smiley. No good.
16.
And who else with the rebound? Bachhaus down low. Jones puts it up and in. Too small.
Too small.
Screening Ghost fires, no good.
Oh, good tip.
And Smiley takes it away, dribbles through the defense up to Bachhaus to a cutting Jones for the finish. Once again, too small.
4 assists, 16 rebounds, 7 points.
Really good. Pretty good overall performance.
Man's done.
As
Deacon's coming in.
you see a couple of the reserves for both teams as both seniors, a couple seniors check into the game. Tom Moore as well as Will Burge for the Gators. So they'll play their last 3 minutes of high school basketball here.
Yeah, really good game.
Sims gonna fire this and knocks that one in. Nice looking shot there. Be a timeout. 2:55 to go. 63-35. Wizards lead.
Game looks about over. Windsor up 28 points. Bench reserves come in.
Yeah, this is pretty statistically over.
It's over.
Full reserve bench for both teams.
Hit it.
Martinez
Why not?
for three, no good. Dallas Price with the rebound.
Just contribute to the offensive rebounds.
Martinez fires again, no good.
Oh.
And I'll get a foul, so he called the other way.
Looks like everyone's pulled. Stars are pulled for Standley Lake too.
And this will be a foul.
Number 44, Daniel Gardner, the senior. Camden Smith away in the corner. Well, Rukeski wanted them to switch the man. Got man at the end of the game.
Aaron's pass is no good.
But you know, when I went in the film session today, Coach Rukeski had a quote on the top of his film sheet. It was, "We have everything we need, but we'll take everything we have." And you know, that's a really good statement right there. I mean, they do have everything they need, but they have to take every part of it. Just be ready to go fight with other teams, go battle the battle.
And they definitely put everything they have into this one. Winning up 63-35 right now. But going forward, I think that's very true, like you're saying, Carter, they have all the talent they need to win it all. They just have to give. It's really about effort and making it happen. But they have the ability to make a very far push in these playoffs.
Yeah, and they can.
Talus Price fires and knocks in the three, so Talus Price off the bench gets himself a three-pointer.
Really good right there. Good Camden Smith.
The steal, and he'll
there we
lay it
go
up on the other end.
I love that kid.
So Wizards bench reserve gets into it too. Couple points. And Martinez takes one away.
Oh, wow.
Saves it behind his back.
Finds Dallas. Oh, maybe his hair got in the way.
Oh, he should have passed it around the back. Alley-oop. Probably should have.
To Lamar.
Little Harlem Globetrotters right now.
I don't think Dallas Price can see over that hair. I'm going to be honest. That hair looks like he's in his eye. But, you know, Windsor's going to move to 20-4, 15-game win streak. The home win streak stays alive. And, you know, Standley Lake's going to finish their season 14-10. And, yeah, they had a good season. I mean, it's going to come to an end.
Yeah.
Seniors Will Berg, Daniel Gardner, and Tom Moore are all going to leave their high school careers with an L. But, you know, not
pretty
the worst
much everyone, except unless you win state, ends their high school career with an L, technically, Carter.
Well, technically.
But anyway.
If we're going by the book.
67-35 is your final score here from Reichfiegel Gym. Make sure to stay tuned because we will have interviews with players and Coach Rukeski here shortly. But overall, great performance from the Wizards. They move on to the second round of the playoffs, which will be Saturday, probably sometime in the afternoon. We assume, not confirmed, around 1 o'clock. We don't know the opponent yet, but that game in about 48 hours will be ready.
Yeah, and if you want to catch us next time is Friday. The girls team does play Littleton, the 21 seed. Yeah. That should be a really good game. I mean, we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, Littleton in that girls basketball game has a player averaging 20, so will be interesting to see how the girls game goes. Interesting to see how the boys goes. As you see down there, the players getting ready, taking their pictures, and then they will be ready for their interview. But
the Jefferson and Golden game just started, so Thomas Jefferson up 9-2 against Golden right now. And so right now, if the game were to end, which it would right now, they're still in the first quarter.
Yeah,
it would be
Jefferson, and that's who will be playing the Wizards next.
Yeah, and Jefferson's a really good team, so don't underestimate them either.
Yeah, and I'm sure the Wizards won't do that. I'm sure they'll be ready for that. And anyway, the good game from the Gators, though. They came in, they fought, came up short, but they gave the Wizards some looks there early. And the Wizards are moving on to the next round, and if they win Saturday, that game will get them to the Denver Coliseum for the rest of their games for the grade 8 and up, with the next game being the Sweet 16 game. Today was a round of 32 win.
Yeah, really good win right here. That's why you guys start off your playoff. Only 4 more games, and there's really a thing, just 4 more games until you get to that. 1 more until you get the call, 4 more until you have a state championship in your hand. But, you know, one game at a time by time, and we'll see how Windsor does. I'm really excited to see where this team can go. I think it can go further than they did last year.
Yeah, and I don't think, when was the last time they lost? Like 3 months ago? Like
December. They haven't lost in this entire New Year of 2024.
This team is red hot, and I don't know who's stopping them, but they're looking very good right now. We are about to send it down to Coach Rikeski. As you see, he's down there, almost ready for an interview.
But, you know, this is going to be great. Windsor has a really good path to get to the Final Four again, too, and face off a team that they've already played this year in Vista Peak and lost by 19. But I think revenge is a good thing, especially in the sports world. And, you know, if they get the right revenge, I think they can make a championship run and at least come home with some silverware, but I'd rather have it gold than silver.
Yeah, and this is a good year. This is, of course, guys like Johnny Reed's last year, too. This is their year to make it happen, and you know they want it, right?
They all want it.
They have that determination to keep going and keep winning.
But yeah,
just make sure to turn in Friday and Saturday. We are going to send this down to Jack with some interviews with John Buckhouse, Madden Smiley, and Coach Rikeski.
All right, John, you did everything great tonight, and how do you feel you played?
I feel I did pretty good. Could have shot the ball a little bit better, and as my coach just said, keeping the ball up high, but other than that, I feel like I played pretty good.
All right, and Coach, quite a difference between halves. What was said in the locker room at halftime?
I yelled at him a little bit. I just wanted them to play with a little bit more. I thought they were a little tight in the first half, playoffs, you know, nerves a little bit. I just wanted them to have kind of a killer mentality and just kind of get after them and want to get them out of the game. And I thought we definitely responded in the second half. Kids played a little bit more aggressively.
All right, and then coming up, within 48 hours, you have Sweet 16. How do you feel going into that, John?
Feel good, excited, ready for it.
And Coach, Sweet 16 on Saturday. How do you feel?
Excited. Anybody know who won the game?
I think Thomas Jefferson.
Okay, we got TJ coming to our house. So, yeah, I'm excited. Boys are excited. We'll use tomorrow and Friday to kind of prepare and get ready. We haven't played TJ in a long time, so we have no idea what they're going to bring to the table, but we're going to be ready.
All right, good luck on Saturday. It'll be a midday game, and best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Jack Oglesby on the ground. Back up to you guys.
Thank you so much, Jack. We just let you know Thomas Jefferson is up by 9, so if it was to the likely opponent, it might be Thomas Jefferson, but keep ahead with Max Preps. Max Preps is really accurate with all these stats. But, you know, thank you so much again. Caleb, thank you so much for coming along. And, yeah, have a good night from
Thank
Windsor
you guys
Wizard
for
Broadcasting
watching.
Network.
Have a good night.